So today we're going back to 1996. We have Crash Bandicoot. Oh, we have black screen, loading screen. Crash Bandicoot 1. So it actually reminds us about these times. And here it's something special that came to me today from Poland. We do quick unboxing, unpacking, you name it. Oh, I hope I'm not gonna kill myself with this. So, as I said, we're back to 1996, I think, or 7, could be 7. I'm gonna tell you in one moment. I just don't want to rip this. I ordered that from Poland. It costs actually 20 zloty, but delivery 80, so it's funny. But the thing is, oh, amazing! Oh my god, can you actually, Philip, record this? Because it's not the best, just record this so it's visible. Wow, they packed it so nice. So basically, PSX Extreme, it's a magazine that's the most popular. Okay, I open this. Most popular from 1996. It was the very first one magazine in Poland about PlayStation 1. It was my first contact with any magazines, and back then there was no internet really. So we're just gonna do this now. So let's have a look at what we got. Wow, we got some goodies. Iron Harvest 1920 plus. What is this? I don't even know what's this actually. Didn't expect this. It's
Probably a game.
things that they gave. What is this? Oh yeah, we played together 25 years with the pictures of
People.
the people who were writing articles in PSX Extreme, all of them. Mr. Ściera, that's the guy who actually was the main guy back then for most of the time. Oh, that's so nice, look. And they all wrote it on the back, their autographs. Kali, I know him very well, obviously all of them. Where is Heath? H-I-V, Heath here. Koso, Rosbo, Sawyer, whatever. And this is one, it's in color. The same with just different graphs from video games. Wow, that's so cool. So basically, what is this about? Oh my god, I didn't expect that. They gave me another extras. Pixel, it's another magazine. But this is not important. This is the most important part. Look at this. I know it's in Polish, but you probably can recognize. So PSX Extreme. So the title, it obviously relates to PlayStation 1, and that was only dedicated back then to PlayStation 1 magazine. Oh, there's some goodies still coming out of this, and this is the number 0. So the thing is, when it, look, this means actually it's very important. August 1997. So the first issue of PSX Extreme came out in September 1997, obviously, and that was the one that I was reading. I don't have it now, but basically after all these 25 years, they found some data they had on their hard drives and their notes and whatever else, and they prepared as this amazing thing that all the reviews and previews and whatever, like we are back to that time, to August of 1997. So we see the review of very first Tekken. Now what we have, Tekken 7 actually. I just take this. And what else? We have Suikoden, great RPG game, Twisted Metal. So all of the series, great series that we know now, they all started back then. So Suikoden, Twisted Metal, Pandemonium, forgotten a little bit, Persona, Resident Evil 1, Doom was actually coming from earlier generation, Wipeout, everyone knows obviously, Fade to Black, same from a little bit earlier generation, Toshinden, Destruction Derby, and the very first Ridge Racer. We also have Soul Blade, so the very first, now you know this as Soul Calibur. So we can go a little bit through. So I'm not gonna read it, obviously it's all in Polish. So we have here current main guy, that's Roger. So some of the team obviously changed. And there's actually they call all of the people who were involved in creating the original number 0 or whatever, this number 0.
Hey, that's your name.
So the whole thing is really amazing. I love PSX, I remember that. Actually, they gave us here, I think, I just saw it. Where is it? Here. Sticker, I think it's this now. Anyway, what next we have? So we have all the... Actually, I don't know in English sometimes. So, you know, all those things that they in this magazine. So we have news, 996, we have reviews, and then other stuff. So that's actually new. So you can see that's from today. That wasn't existing back then, PlayStation Plus. But it relates to the classics in this advertising. And then we have some articles. We're not gonna read that. And then here, a year 1996. And look at this. You remember this movie? Twister. People of my generation, they surely remember this. They do remember Backstreet Boys for sure as well. That's basically Backstreet Boys. It's 90s BTS. So today it's BTS popular. Back then was Backstreet Boys. That's obviously Eddie Murphy, actor. And then there is this console that was super popular back in Poland. It was called Pegasus, and it was actual rip-off of Famicom, Japanese Famicom. But back then, you know, everything could be copied legally, really. So the company that made that actually, they became rich, and now they're doing the copy of Coke in Poland, which is called Polo Kokta. But that's aside, that's other story. Here, ancient type of the computers. If you zoom in a little bit, like you don't have to zoom in like this because the quality goes worse. Just go closer.
Oh, okay.
So that's the computers we had earlier. That's obviously Nintendo 64, the console that actually PSX Extreme guys really hated. So as I said, there was only the PS1 magazine. Then we have what's new section. That's Alien Trilogy. Can you imagine Alien Trilogy? So they're talking like this is something what's new. I'm not gonna read now, but so you know, guys, this is written like it's August 1987. Okay, so they're talking about Alien Trilogy that's gonna come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But actually, I have that game here. Obviously, everyone knows who knows PlayStation 1 Alien Trilogy. I'm not gonna find this now. Give me a second. Alien Trilogy, try. A really good game. I can't find it, of course. Never mind. So this game obviously came out, and that's Crash Bandicoot. Actually, I think that's a screenshot from
The Insane Trilogy.
the Insane Trilogy, exactly.
Look at
So
the
back then we
nose.
obviously didn't have anything like that. Then we have what's in being prepared, games that soon is gonna come out. So they're talking about Gran Turismo 1, of course. So now we have the 7th. And here we have the news about Gran Turismo 1. We have the news about first ISS. So today it's Pro Evolution Soccer, and now actually it's not anymore Pro Evolution Soccer. It's eFootball or something like that, and it's free to play apparently, but losing badly with FIFA. Last FIFA, to make it more complicated. We'll see how it's gonna be soon. Who knows? What if actually FIFA as a brand will actually agree with Konami next year, and Konami is gonna make FIFA? That would be just so weird. Here we have news about amazing RPG Final Fantasy Tactics and Crash Bandicoot 2, because Crash Bandicoot 1 was already on the market. We just didn't have magazines yet when Crash Bandicoot 1 was on the market. That's a review or preview of Tekken 1.
Oh, it's finally
It's
something
actually
in English.
for some reason. It's in advertise actually. The first polygon texture mapped fighting game available. The system renders an unparalleled look of realism in 360-degree world. Namco. the game creator. Here, this is actually about all of the guys who are writing in the magazine and their first PlayStation. So their stories about the first PlayStation. So it's more guys. That's Heath. Look at this picture with PS1. This guy playing ISS. Look at the TV. All of them are kind of like this that we have behind. Actually, this that we have behind is like super expensive for the time, you know. So they played like on TVs like this, much smaller. See?
Yeah.
Or here. Here it's another PlayStation with the computer called Amiga. Was back then was popular Amiga. Anyway, we go next page, and we have, what is that? Oh yeah, this is about the TVs of that generation. Thomson.
Wait
who-
a minute, it's a TV and a TV.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yes,
Inception.
yes. Another one. And here, what TV you should buy? The weight is not important, just the quality of the image. Anyway, we have here again starting the reviews. So the most points, so they say which game was the best in that month. So Tomb Raider, or as we used to say in Poland, Tomb Raider, Tekken and Crash Bandicoot, 3 best games. And here, first review, Soul Blade, such a great game. So the game which was predecessor of Soul Calibur, which is obviously still huge.
Can I show it?
I don't know if I find it. I have problems finding games.
I think I
Soul Blade.
saw Caliber.
No, I don't have Soul Calibur. Oh, here is Alien Trilogy, the one that we wanted to show. Soul Blade, here. So this is the game they're talking about now. Soul Blade. That's, what was his name? Voldo, I think Voldo. Here. Beautiful games also on PlayStation. They've been always black. So instructions and also black on the other side. And we have Soul Blade, Namco.
Platinum.
Platinum means, I think, when the game came out was just normal black. There was no PlayStation Platinum sign.
Yeah.
But then when it reached, I don't remember what, but I think a million, let's say, sales, then it became Platinum and it was cheaper price than later. So it got 8 points. So Arcade Perfect as a plus, and not that many fighters. Oh, okay, I think it was actually enough. But anyway, 8 for Soul Blade. Tomb Raider 10. That's the very first Tomb Raider. 10 is the score. The plus is graphics 3D. T-Rex. Minus is nie pamiętam, which means I don't remember. Then we have
Oh.
first Wipeout 9. Graphic 9. Sound full and playability 9. And the overall result 9. I am a fire starter, Twisted Fire Starter, boom. Everyone remembers Prodigy song that was on, I think the next one actually in 2097 version. First Ridge Racers, another hit, and look, only 6. And minus is not that many tracks, not many cars, and some problems with the graphics, probably according to the arcade. It wasn't Arcade Perfect. It's a great game. Still like to play it. But we have 6. Roger gave 8. That's Heath gave 6. Tekken 1, 10. That's no even. We don't have to argue about this. Then Alien Trilogy, I was talking about 7. The first Rayman 5 only. The plus, it's beautiful graphics, but minus, it's no checkpoints, and the challenge, too challenging. Original Crash Bandicoot, of course, that's the one we hear in the background. 10 from Roger, 9 from Koso. Like, this is Crash Bandicoot, okay? You can't say.
I mean, if you're talking about the 4th game, it's a
That
pain.
was amazing. Jumping Flash, one of the very first games on PS1. 7. Here we have advertised of Crash Bandicoot, Crash in
Don't
Early,
flip the page
and
yet.
get a free alternative music CD. Cool. Crazy Ivan, it was mech game, mech type of a game.
Reminds me of the one Crash Boss.
Wasn't that good. I
Crash
remember it
Train.
was also on PC and Sega Saturn. Anyway, 5. Here we have another crazy advertise for Resident Evil version Director Scott. Cool. Pandemonium, nice game which looked like 3D but was really 2.5D.
That's the thing.
And 6 is the score. Then we have First Persona Revelations, 7 points out of 10. Street Fighter the movie, which was digitalized graphics like Mortal Kombat 1 and whatever other ones, 5. Discworld is a point and click game which came out before Broken Sword and it was really good as well. I didn't have chance to play, but based on the reviews back then, and here as well, 7. Then we have Suikoden, this amazing RPG from Konami, 9. Disruptor, I have this game. Actually, it's a good game. It came out from Insomniac Games, guys. So guys who is now responsible for Spyro the Dragon, Insomniac, not only Spyro, 7. Rapid Reload, 7. Overblood, 6. Twisted Metal, 7. Warhawk, 7. Obviously, I'm gonna read all this later. 8 for
Actually?
Legacy of Kain, of course.
No, my goodness.
I'm just showing that first Resident Evil. Look how many hits
Oh,
was back then.
so much.
I think though this screenshot is from Resident Evil 2. I'm 100% sure. So that's Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 1, that's Resident Evil 2. You can actually see how much
Better
better
graph.
it was.
Better graphic. I can
Yeah,
tell.
so 8 for Resident Evil 1. Destruction Derby, first one 7.
Sounds like a cool card game.
Fade to Black, 6.
We don't-
Die Hard Trilogy, that's another great game that I have actually.
On the
I love it,
demos.
especially the game that it's not on the screenshots, the one which is happening on the airport. But the racing one and this one were from third perspective is also fun. 8. Doom first, 8. Kingsfield, that's the game of the developers from Software, so you guys might know them from creating Bloodborne, one of the best games exclusive on the PS4. Kingsfield, it was their first game on PS1, I think, and it got
4.
only 4.
I wonder
So the
why.
plus was atmosphere and great history, but the graphic wasn't good and the fighting wasn't good and no maps. So yeah, they started from this, wasn't the best start. Tushinden 6. It's actually so big, this magazine. Then we have Retro, and that's so funny. Retro in the magazine from 1997. What they thought about the word Retro? Titles
Wait,
like this
7,
from Sega.
8, 8, 8,
Sega,
7, 8.
Atari, all those consoles. Here we have something about karate and Bruce Lee, of course.
His blood.
Do you know who Bruce Lee is? Did you ever even hear about him once?
Yes.
Yes?
The reason I know is because you keep telling me.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember. And do you know Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No.
Okay, so
Actually,
you
tell me
should.
about him.
That's interesting. And then playing with the open console. Yeah, that was happening. So they're memories, I think now. Our second home. Internet, you remember guys, internet cafes? They still exist, but back then they were super popular because the internet houses was very
Pac-Man.
expensive. I don't regret anything from the years 90s. Okay, so I am gonna speed up a little bit.
20 minute
That's
bro.
Cloud Strife. That's Polonia 1. It was a channel, TV channel in Poland back then, very popular.
Does
and
it
obviously
exist still?
Tsubasa, yes, it exists, but there is other anime that was actually popular in Poland back then, Japanese. So Tsubasa, the Tiger Mask, the Mako Siren, and then Sally the
The
witch.
dude.
Oh, it's obviously more.
Oh my bruh.
And then we have tips and tricks. Multi-tap, that's
We have
actually so
that.
you could play. You're not showing the actually here thing. So multi-tap, it's obviously that you could play 4 players.
I think we have that somewhere, but we don't.
We do, yeah. We played Micro Machines 3.
Micro machines?
Yeah, Micro Machines. That's Croc. Oh, and then this is last page. And they say what will be in the next issue. And they say exactly what was in the very first one that
This
came out. No, the first one. And that's it. That's
No, you
end
forgot
of
one
this.
thing.
Amazing.
Forgot about one thing.
Yeah, this.
This.
We have a present for you. Send
Oh.
email with the picture
How's the email? I'm not sure if I
of
should be showing
this,
this.
and we're going to send you.
I'm not sure if I'm meant to be showing the email.
All right, for free.
I just edit the email out.
Thank you. Anyway, that's great job. I love it. I'm gonna now read it. Thank you for this unboxing, and bye.